What's going on, folks? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Thursday night, July 11th, 2019. I am busting open 2019 Panini Donruss Diamond Kings Baseball break number 7. We finally got this one filled up, guys. So many other baseball breaks came out on the heels of this one that it really took the showcase off the Diamond Kings for a while, but we got it filled up. So break number 7 happening right now. Who has who in the break? Arizona Diamondbacks going to Israel S. The Atlanta Braves going to Mary G. The Baltimore Orioles going to Travis S. The Boston Red Sox going to Israel S. Chicago Cubbies Israel S. Chicago White Sox going to Brandon H. The Cincinnati Reds going to Alan K. Cleveland Indians going to Ryan Y. Colorado Rockies Dave R. Detroit Tigers going to Kip J. The Houston Astros going to Kevin B. Kansas City Royals going to Robert T. The Los Angeles Angels going to Mark C. Los Angeles Dodgers going to Ryan Y. The Miami Marlins going to Robert G. The Milwaukee Brewers going to Tommy K. Minnesota Twins going to Israel S. New York Mets going to Nathan H. New York Yankees going to Aaron M. The Oakland A's going to Travis S. The Philadelphia Phils going to Robert P. Pittsburgh Pirates going to Jim W. San Diego Padres going to Travis S. The San Fran Giants going to Travis S. Seattle Mariners going to Aaron F. St. Louis Cardinals going to Mark C. The Tampa Bay Rays going to David G. Texas Rangers Aaron F. The Toronto Blue Jays going to Jeremy T. And the Washington Nationals going to Brian M. Guys, thanks again for getting it filled. Israel really stepped up on a bunch of teams and triggered a bunch of other folks to jump in, so Israel and everybody else at the very end stepping up on the effort to get this one filled up. Really, really appreciate it, folks. Okay, guys, so what you're looking at here in front of me is 2 cases of this bad boy. Each one of them is a 12-box inner case. These came out of a sealed master case. Easier to put them on the shelf as the individual sealed. So let me just obviously indicate that this is going to be the left side, this is going to be the right side, and what we're going to do is use random.org to determine which of these 2 we go with for this break number 7. So I've got a simple list of left and right worked up. Let's use the dice to determine how many times we mix that up. The one caveat on the dice roll, if it comes up a 2, we will random 3 times for a little bit more true randoming. So here goes, dice roll. And it does come up a 2, been a long time, so as per the rules of our dice roll, when it comes up at 2, we will do it 3 times. We're going to go 3 times on this. That's 1, 2, and 3. 3 times, and the right side comes up in the top slot as of the 3rd. So there it is, 3 times, and the right side. So take this guy away, and the right side is this guy right here. So I'm going to take the left side away, and that is going to be break number 8. So if you guys are digging on this product, maybe we'll get a little extra momentum flying on break number 8. As you can see, it's available and filling up. So break number 8 on the website, filling up, save 10 will give you 10% off all those teams. So let's get the next one filled up as well and not wait another 2 months. All right, let me get my YouTube going here. Okay, good luck, guys. 12 boxes coming up. Again, all cards going to be shipped off to you. All cards going to be shipped. Heck yeah, Michael, that's on the table too, guys. Up here, Diamond Icons is down to 5. So that's pretty low. I mean, the price point on that stuff is up there because it is a rather, high-end product. But that's on the lineup for tonight. If we can fill it, I'll bust it. All right. One, two, three, four, five, 6, right? And just like that, we got another row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 upside down boxes. Yeah, Michael, by all means, if you're looking to get in another spot, that could be the catalyst to get others. I know a lot of times folks say, hey, if somebody else will buy a spot, I'll buy a spot too. But if you're willing to grab a spot, if you want to take the initiative and go ahead and pick 1 or 2 of them up, that very well could be the catalyst to get some others in. So let's make it happen. Empty box there, guys. A Trout Bryant dual auto. Very nice, man. Okay, guys, I'll say this for the benefit of those that might be new to our breaks. When you break with us, you get every card pulled, guys. So this particular product has a whole bunch going on. Diamond Kings has a lot going on. You're getting it all. So if I happen to pass something off, and you would have liked to have seen it, please do understand you're going to receive that card. We'll showcase the autos, the relics, any kind of low-numbered cards, 50 or lower. That's pretty sweet, Michael. That's really nice. Trout Bryant dual auto to 5 out of 2017 icons. That's awesome. Guys, we got the really... I'm still shocked that this one filled up. I thought we might get it down to 2 spots and it was going to stall out, but you guys did it. Very happy, very happy. Okay, let's do 2 boxes at a time. So we got 1 box fully unwrapped, right? Let's do a second one here so we have 2 stacks to work through. It's like nails on a chalkboard. That sound when you do that cardboard against cardboard, like slide out that tab. It's so horrible. Also, guys, if you're watching our YouTube channel and, are rather new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe. Need to build up that subscriber base, gets more folks involved in the community, gets more breaks filled up easier, things like that. So hit that subscribe. It's free to do. Just click the button. If you really want to get active in the community, hit the bell. That way you'll get notified when we take the channel live, also when we post our videos on here and stuff. These packs have that like satiny finish on them. They're tough to get a grasp on. Plus, like unlike the Topps packs have like the scalloped edge on them, which makes it easier to bust open. These are slippery little buggers. All right, here we go, folks. Again, all cards are coming to you. We're only showcasing the low-numbered stuff, obviously the autos and the relics. Let me get the camera dialed in so we're looking at these bad boys in a good focus. We could adjust as we go. Okay, again, all cards coming to you. What do we got? Growing Moment of Pujols. Purple frame. Lefty Williams. 1919 Diamond King Series 15 subjects. So the 1919. No, Michael, it only works, as it states on the back of the card, it only works on pick your team style breaks. So those coupon codes on the business cards are only good on choose team breaks. Alex Rodriguez, what do we got? Dual relic. Texas on the board for Aaron. Dual relic A-Rod. Texas. Yeah, there's no codes. We can't offer codes. We price that stuff as low as possible right from the jump. There's no profit margins that we can actually offer coupon codes on randoms or hit drafts. I mean, I think you're going to find that the price on that is actually very good. Heirs to the Throne. So these Heirs to the Throne are dual player cards. Got Mike Trout on one side and Mickey Mantle on the other side. So the way these are going to work, guys, is they're going to be the player on the front of the card. So this is going to be an Angels card. If it were numbered and the numbering was 50 or lower, I would run it through the randomizer to determine who gets the card. But without numbering, we go by front-facing front face, or if it was multiplayers on the front face of the card, it would be left to right, top to bottom. So that is going to be an Angels card. Got a Ty Cobb. All right, let's keep going. What do we got here? Acuna, DK205 series. What do we got? Crowning moment. Did I say growing moment before? I think I did. Crowning moment, Justin Verlander. Gallery of Stars, Ken Griffey Jr. So again, there's a ton going on in these cards. Here's an artist proof of Javier Baez. Cubbies artist proof. Glaber portraits. All right, here's Ohtani. What do we got in this Ohtani? Ohtani does show up in this, I think, with autos, right? Jason Giambi flashback, Oakland. What do we got here? And here it is. Next auto is going to be Toronto on the board with Rowdy Tellez. Toronto going to Jeremy T. Jeremy T picking it up. Tellez auto. About 1,100 cards or so in this one in its entirety, I think. 11 and change. Altuve heirs to the throne and Biggio on the back, so this will be a Houston card again, based on the fact that it's not numbered. Yogi Berra, here's another frame, purple frame, New York, Yogi Berra. Christy Mathewson, the 300. Portraits of Chris Bryant. Excuse my voice. Here's a rookie, Brad Keller. Kevin Kramer, another frame card right here. Pittsburgh, purple frame. Wade Boggs, flashback. Ferguson, Los Angeles Dodgers rookie. Sam Rice, Diamond Kings, the 1919 Diamond Kings series. All right, that's one box. Here comes the second one. Ramirez, Cleveland Pujols, portraits. Artist proof of Soto. Washington Nats, late pickup by Brian, picking up an artist proof there, Brian. What do we got? Crowning moment. Crowning moment of A-Rod. Diamond Kings 1919 of Ty Cobb. Jonathan Davis, purple frame rookie, Toronto. Heirs to the throne, Severino on the front and Clemens on the back. Okay, what do we got? Valdez for Houston. Houston going to Kevin B. Check that out, Kevin. Dual relic to 99. Little white and orange on the left. Pretty thick card. Houston on the board with the relic. Ohtani, DK205. Rivera, Gallery of Stars, Altuve. A lot of card spacers in this one, guys. A lot of card spacers. Baez, DK205. I see our next auto. And it looks like a good one. I'm catching a glimpse of the name. Kevin Newman, our next frame card. What do we got? Vlad Guerrero. All right, here it comes, gents. You can see it like I can see it. Here it is. Here it is. White Sox going to Brandon H. Boom, buddy. Eloy showing up in box number 2. Box number 2, Jimenez Auto. Boom. This has been sitting on the shelf for literally 2 months. Congratulations, sir. Brandon, picking this one up just back a few days ago, probably during our 4th of July special we had going on. Brandon, congrats, buddy. Nice. Michael, thank you. Michael picked up a spot in Diamond Icons, folks. You can see the numbers up here. These are live numbers. So Diamond Icons is on the docket if we can fill it tonight. Joe Jackson. Shoeless Joe. The 300, Randy Johnson. Thanks a bunch, Michael. Appreciate it. And even if it doesn't go tonight, both Jason and I have more of that product at both of our locations. So I'll be live again on Monday. It should definitely go by then. But really pushing it to go tonight. All right, guys, that's 2 out of 12 boxes down so far. Give me a minute here to get these cards off to the side. Guys, big release is coming out next week. Allen and Ginter coming out. What do we got? Optic coming out. Let me see. I'm losing track myself. Next Wednesday, Opulence Basketball, Allen and Ginter Baseball, Donruss Optic, and then Friday is going to be Elements Football. We've got multiple cases of each lined up, and we're going to be live on both Wednesday and Friday busting that stuff. So make sure to jump in early. Get some spots because they're coming. The amount of cases we're getting is pretty limited lately. So jump in while you can, guys. When I say limited spots, it's not a marketing gimmick. It really is limited spots. Empty box. All right, doing 2 and 2. All right, there is that. Need a sip of the beverage here, folks. My voice is crackling. Okay, there's one box. Let's get the second one from the top here. Move these guys a little more front and center. That noise kills me. All right, that's empty. I'll hit recap this one at the end as well, guys. I'll do a second little video just showcasing the hits. Retro Designs, 2002. Oh, we're not going to stack off. 2, 3, and 4 Retro Designs, huh? Okay, let me give you guys the link to Diamond Icons number 4. It's at the very top of the website. Obviously, you can't miss it, but I am going to spam it in the chat here a little bit in case you guys want to get into something that's really close. Every spot picked up in that one represents one of the cards in the 10-card box. So only 10 spots in total sold in that one. Each spot picked up represents a card. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Jonathan Davis at the top. Ramirez, Cleveland. Ramirez, Cleveland. Got an artist proof of Brandon, I want to say Lowe, but I've been told it's actually pronounced Lau, right? Brandon Lau. Chipper, crowning moment. Gallery of Stars with some numbering on this one. 6 out of 25 on this Gallery of Stars insert of Bregman, Houston. Very nice. Got a Gallery of Stars Mike Trout. That one not numbered. That Bregman was pretty sweet. All right. First frame card is Jacob deGrom for New York Mets. Mookie, Portraits. Vlad Guerrero. Nolan Ryan, Flashback. What do we got here? DK205, Kyle Tucker. And that's an autoed version. Very nice. So a DK205, Kyle Tucker, 36 out of 99, Houston. And that goes to Kevin B. Kevin B. Pretty sweet right there. Kyle Tucker, DK205. Yeah, Michael's saying it best there, guys. If you haven't seen the Diamond Icons, all cards numbered to 25 or less, and has 9 autos / relics and 1 relic non-auto. So stuff is loaded. I mean, it's very high-end product. Jason did a full box of it last night. If you guys want to check out, go to our YouTube channel and check out Diamond Icons number 1. Yeah, it does. Looks like a leather and lumber, right? The way the card style is. Check out number 1, Diamond Icons number 1. You could check out and just do a little fast forward. So how about Vlad Jr. and Vlad Guerrero, Montreal? Let's check that out. Pretty cool. Heirs to the Throne set will be a Toronto card because Vlad Jr. falls on the front. Kyle Tucker, another frame, rookie frame for Houston. Got a Mike Trout, DK205. Crowning moment. A-Rod is all over this. I just discovered, do you guys watch, there's that, it's a podcast, but they do it as like a video podcast with A-Rod. They had A-Rod and what's the other guy that's his like co-host on it? They had Kobe doing an interview. They were talking about like team play and his dynamic with Shaq when they were playing together. Benintendi frame. The 300 of Roger Clemens. It's actually a pretty cool podcast. But yeah, A-Rod is one of the co-hosts. A-Rod and the other dude. Willie Stargell, Bat Kings. So we're going to see some Bat Relic action here. Bat Kings for Pittsburgh. Pretty cool. Pittsburgh going to Jim W. Jim W. Then a Soto Gallery of Stars. Rivera Portraits. All right, that's 1 of 2. Here comes the second one. 2 boxes at a time. And here it is. Here it is, guys. Perez for Houston. Houston is killing it. Houston is killing it. Houston going to Kevin B. Picking up 1. Congratulations, Kevin. Another one for you. Randy Johnson to 300. Frame card, Bryce Wilson at Atlanta. Houston really is. We got a Pujols Portraits. What do we got? Crowning moment for Oakland. Ichiro, or no, not Ichiro. What am I saying? I knew I saw some Ichiro in there. Here's an artist proof. Ty Cobb, 1919 Diamond Kings. Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman. Case came from Texas. right. Panini coming in from Texas. Heirs to the throne, Severino on the front, Clemens on the back. Clayton Kershaw. It's our next frame. Clayton Kershaw. No numbering on the frames yet. Here's Ohtani. DK205. And we got some Ohtani action here, ladies and gents. Player used material. Who's got them Angels? Angels going to Mark C. Diamond Deco of Ohtani coming your way, buddy. Very nice. Diamond Deco Quad Relic. Player used. Quad Relic of Ohtani. Mookie Betts, Boston. Heirs to the throne, Altuve on the front, Biggio on the back. Ozzie Albies. Next frame card. Mathewson to 300. Pujols, Los Angeles. Gallery of Stars, Ken Griffey Jr. All right, guys, that's the next two boxes. Give me a minute here. We're keeping on going, 2 at a time. So that makes 4 down. That may, what's 1/3 of the way there? 1/3 of the way through it. Okay, let's work off these 2 right here. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for filling this one up. That noise, please. Need earplugs. That's an empty box. Let's just bust open all the packs out of this one and then go at them together. I would love, it's talking about the operation, Panini's operation in Texas and that. I would love to see the manufacturing facility where they do these cards. And more specifically, how they like collate the cards and get the hits inserted into the boxes and stuff, into the packs. That would make for some interesting observation. Love to see how they do it. It's got to be by hand, right? I want to see the sticker room. The sticker room, you're right. Did you see, you guys, I know you guys were talking about it last night with Jason. What the heck is the product that's coming out on Friday? Oh, where is it at? Hold on, give me a minute here. Not Valiant, not Flash, Element Stadium Club, Ultimate. What's the Leaf product that basically says, due to circumstances beyond our control, one of the players is not going to be in the product anymore because all of their autographed cards got lost during transit? I know you guys were talking about it last night with Jason. He was telling me about it today. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? And he's like, look at the description of the product. And I'm just like, holy crap. Trinity. Yes. Trinity Baseball, right? How does that happen? How is that even a possibility in the world of these card manufacturers for that to happen? Like, did their truck get hijacked? Was it a true just like shipping snafu? What the heck? Who is the player? Let me see. Now I'm curious. Trinity. Trinity Baseball. Joey Bart, yeah. Due to issues beyond Leafs control, Joey Bart will no longer appear in 2018 Leaf Trinity Baseball. Joey's cards were lost by transit carrier, and replacements are not possible. Just like, what? The craziest thing I've ever seen in a card product. Crazy. Yeah, Jim is over on the Breaker side. Yeah, Jim. Joey Bart. Really, I want to know the full story. That little nugget has me more intrigued than the actual product has me intrigued. Right, Mark? Jason was saying the same thing, but then again, like, how do you sell them unless it's a private black market? Because they can't get out there in the public, because clearly it'll be known that they came from, 8 pages of sticker autos on eBay. Right, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jim. Yeah, I see a 1994 Toyota Supra pulling up and hijacking it. Supercharger whirling. Oh, that's too funny. I'll tell you though, I want to know the inside scoop. It's too good. Okay, here we go. 2 more boxes, guys. Here we go. Got a Rizzo, Mookie portraits. Got an artist proof of Albies, Ozzie Albies, artist proof. Nolan Ryan, flashback. Ozzie Albies again. And card spacer. '19 Diamond Kings. All right, our first frame, old school. Off the top of my head, I'm assuming that's probably Giants, right? I mean, I'll check it against the checklist, but a lot of that old school New York. So here's the Vlad Jr. Heirs to the throne again. All right, Josh James coming up. That's going to be our first hit. Holy, Houston again. Kevin B. Josh James dual relic for Houston. Player used. Houston is having a break here. Toronto with a Danny Jansen. Ramirez portraits. Got a Cal Ripken. DK205. Next frame card. Rookie frame. Gallery of Stars, Aaron Nola. Exactly, Mark. Houston, we do not have a problem. All right. We got a crowning moment of Kershaw. Then a Clemens flashback. Crowning moment. All right, here it is. Kansas City scoring the next one, folks. KC going off to Robert T. What do we got for you, Robert? Ryan O'Hearn. Auto coming your way. Kansas City. BMO, it's possible to split up the heir to the throne cards if you get a duplicate since there were 2 Vlad. Well, just by our standard rules, Brian, it would always be it would always be the front face. So if both owners, you know, if the other person agreed to that, then we could certainly do it. But just by default, it would always go like this one is going to be Ohtani because it falls on the front face. And that's publicly pushed all over our website and all over our eBay listings and so on. So we couldn't really change it on the fly unless, even though they're not a super high value, but the if both parties agreed to that, then yeah, certainly we could. But Ohtani frame, got a gallery of stars, Mike Trout. All right. Here comes the next. Got a Tony Gwynn coming up, frame card. Tom Seaver, the 300. And what do we got here? What do we got here for Atlanta? Going to Mary G. Mary G, a little dual relic of Ronald Acuna Jr. Dual relic, Atlanta. Gallery of Stars, Kershaw. Yeah, we couldn't really, just going back to that, we couldn't really just decide on our own to do that just because, you know, it's not our say on that. But if both parties that have the teams on that card agree to it, if there was an equal amount of each, we could certainly split it up. But the Vlad Jr. Team falls on the front, so it would not be our say on that one. Gleyber Torres, frame card. Trevor Story, Colorado Rocks. Got a Chris Sale, Heirs to the Throne on the front. Boston ×2 on that one. And here it is. Here it is. San Diego picking this one up. San Diego going to Travis. You got a Jacob Nix. Jacob Nix coming your way. San Diego. Jacob Nix auto. Going to Trav. 1919 Diamond Kings. Once we get through this box, folks, we're going to be halfway through the case, so not a super long one to get through. Just glad we got it. Blake Snell, Tampa Bay on the front. David Price, Tampa Bay on the back. Here's Ohtani again. Is this a frame? It is. Ohtani frame. Got a Chris Bryant. Acuna Gallery of Stars. Here's an artist proof. Bryce Harper. Very cool. Crowning moment. This is Harper when he was still on the Washington side. So artist proof. Crowning moment. Very cool. Here's Vlad Guerrero flashback. Flashback crowning moment. Got a Syndergaard. And that almost stuck together, didn't it? Heirs to the Throne, Baez and Sandberg. All right, guys. We are halfway through it. Give me a minute to offload these cards. Offloading some cards. Okay. Let's do the next two. Let's kill the whole top row here. Doing these two, and then we got 4 left after this. Let's even do this. There we go. Cutting everything. Guys, Diamond Icons, 4 to go. If we can get it filled by the time I finish this one up, then I'll gladly bust it open. It's not too long of a break. It's only 10 cards total. The length of time that takes place in that one is everybody making their draft selections. So if we can get it filled up by the time we bust through these final 6 boxes, I'll do it tonight. It's got some Joey Barts. I love that story, man. I love it. I really want to know the inside scoop. Joey Bart. Due to circumstances beyond our control. Camera's a little discombobulated here. Let me get it in the correct... I really want to know what happened. We'll never know, but like I wish there was like... I mean, there probably is. There's somebody out there that knows. Like, is it a true case of just like FedEx or UPS or somebody dropping the ball and losing a package? It is so weird. I love it. It's so weird. And if it's a true instance of FedEx or UPS losing a high-value package, then I'm disappointed. I'm let down by the fact that it's not more scandalous, if you will. Excellent. Excellent. I honestly couldn't tell you, Brian. I could not tell you, my friend. I know you're interested in those Vlad Jr. cards. Send me an email. Send me an email, Brian, and I'll reach out to the owner. So the Blue Jays is Jeremy T. Jeremy typically doesn't watch, but Jeremy is a big reseller as well. So I can almost guarantee that, you know, Jeremy wouldn't want to give up those cards just because they do hold value for him. So, but send me an email, and I'll facilitate the conversation to see if that's something he'd be willing to do. But yeah, just so there's no confusion, guys, whenever those kind of cards pop up, where there's multiplayer, like front face, back face, it's always front first, and then top to bottom, left to right. So, and we have it stated out there on the website, like, I want to say like 10 times, just because like those situations pop up pretty often, and we, you know, we don't want any confusion on it, so. They have 3 employees. Is it that small of a company? 3 employees? I mean, I don't know. It could possibly be, right? All right, here we go. 2 more boxes, folks. 2 more boxes. Here we go. Let's start on the first one we popped open. Got a Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper. Roger Clemens flashback. 47. All right, artist proof of Ohtani. Pretty cool. And then here's Ohtani, heirs to the throne. Ohtani Ichiro. So again, Angels card based off the front. If this did have numbering on it, that's the caveat. If it has numbering 50 or lower, then we would randomize it. But without numbering, we do not randomize them. We got a crowning moment of Pujols. Johnny Bench, that's one of the purple frames. Mike Trout, Gallery of Stars. Hometown boy, hometown for me, that is. Christy Mathewson was back in that area. What do we got? Jonathan Shoop. That's going to be our relic. Dual relic of Jonathan Shoop for Baltimore. Baltimore going to Travis. Travis, dual relic on the Baltimore side. Portraits of Mookie. Tellez, Toronto. Nolan Ryan, flashback. Altuve. Ricky Henderson. 1919 Diamond Kings. What are we waiting on here? Our auto? I think we're waiting on our auto. Here it is. Just as I say it, it comes up. David Bote. Chicago, 19 of 99. Got some numbering on that as well. 19 out of 99. Chicago. I'm curious about something. Since it was kind of, the picture's in black and white, I wasn't even sure myself if it was a Cubby or a White Sox. So that is, of course, a Cubby. And the Cubs in this one going off to Israel. Israel picking that spot up late in the game here tonight. Thank you, Israel. And congrats, buddy. Jimenez, heirs to the throne on the front. Frank Thomas on the back. All right, last little bit from this stack. Last little bit. Let's keep going. Cal Ripken, DK205. Mike Trout frame card, purple frame. Okay, that's one side. Let's look at the second side. Roger Clemens, purple frame. Guys, we're 5 months away from the 20-year Y2K anniversary. Is that right? Holy cow, Ryan, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Ryan Barucki, Toronto. Toronto going to Jeremy. Here's a dual relic for you, Jeremy. Dual relic for Toronto. That's crazy, man. "20 years. The sky was falling." And here in Vegas last week, we had not one but 2 earthquakes. So the sky kind of was falling. 2 earthquakes here last week. I didn't feel either of them. The one we were driving, and when I got to my destination, a friend of mine texted me and said, "Hey, everything cool?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "There was just an earthquake there." I'm like, beats me, man. I didn't feel it. The World Series of Poker was going on, and guys didn't know they were playing in it. Were like, yeah, the whole place shook. People were running out the door like wild people. Heirs to the throne, Severino on the front, Clemens on the back. Here's a Glaber. Ohtani, DK205. It is, man. Locusts are coming in. And what do we got here, guys? What do we got? Milwaukee on the board. Going to Tommy K. Tommy picked this one up just a few days ago. Boom, Tommy. Very nice. Very nice. And that looks like a dirty, I mean, I don't know, unless it's just like fabric that's on there. Very nice old school action. I'm looking for numbering, Tom. Don't see the numbering, but Tom was very patient, and rightfully so. Robin Yount. Good stuff there, man. Congrats, Tommy. Nice old school action for you, buddy. Yeah, all the computers were going to shut down. I know, like, nothing major happened, but I'm sure a lot of small stuff with the Y2K actually did happen with, like, old legacy computer code. I'm sure there's stories out there of stuff that kind of went haywire. All right, Frank Thomas, one of the frame cards, a little Big Hurt. Francisco Lindor, the 300 of Christie. Okay, here's a artist proof of Reyes. Pretty cool. And what do we got? Crowning moment, Ichiro. Okay, give me a sec here, guys. We got 4 left. 4 left. All right, let's go top 2. I already cut these, didn't I? Yes, I did. Man, that kills me. Sliding out. Come on. There we go. Any interest in diamond icons tonight, guys? Any interest in the diamond icons? 4 left. 4 left. Let's get this camera working for us. Got a little bit of movement on the Archives baseball as well. Archives active player. So Jason told me there was a guy flying off the handle last night in the chat. And he said he popped over here in YouTube, and I think it was Ryan. Was it you, Ryan, that instantly muted him? The guy was like going off the handle that, you know, giving us a whole bunch of crap that the case he was bought into hadn't filled yet. As if, you know, we're preventing folks from coming in and buying. I just don't understand some of the guys from eBay, man. Like, are they under the impression that we're like actively preventing people from buying teams? I think they are. I think they feel that way. No offense to you guys if you came in on eBay, but there's this misconception. There's this misconception that those guys have that think like you put something up for sale over there, it sells instantly. If that were only the case, people would give up like all of their forms of work and just sell cards on there, because that is not the way it works. Yeah, Jason said that the guy then retreated like tail between his legs and was saying like, I wasn't coming at you with an attitude. Man. It's a crazy, crazy game here. Oh, they don't think about that. Like, I say to these guys, like, you do realize, like, it's no different than walking into, like, a crowded restaurant and screaming at the top of your lungs because your soup didn't taste the way you thought it was going to taste, or something like that. Like, that's effectively what these guys are doing. Like, they're walking into a crowded place of business and, you know, causing a stir with no regard for anything but, you know, their own interest. All right, here's Robinson, Seattle. What do we got? I'm looking for the owner on this one. Aaron F. Aaron F. Nice little dual relic. Nice little dual relic for Seattle. Got a Wade Boggs. Flashback of Frank Thomas. They don't think about that, though. These guys, truthfully, do not think about that. Or they almost, like, enjoy the fact that they're, like, causing a stir. Like, there's some level of enjoyment that they're causing some type of issue. All right, artist proof of Sandberg, Chicago. Here's an heirs to the throne. Chapman, Oakland on one side and Texas on the other. So it is going to be an Oakland card. I appreciate it. I mean, we do the best we can. It's well, Jason was the live guy last night, so he was probably doing his best. Jason wants to he wants to lash out when that kind of stuff happens. He has to like pull himself back and try to control himself. Goldschmidt, purple frame. Gallery of Stars, Yelich. I remember back before we started doing breaks, I would hang out and watch DK205 Arenado. We would watch, some of the guys like Friendly Box Breaks, and a few of these guys had a pretty big audience at the time. And guys coming in and flipping out for various reasons. And, they were handling theirselves pretty well, too. The guy, Friendly, I don't even know the guy personally that does Friendly Box Breaks, but... What do we got? Crowning moment. I thought we were going to turn that around and possibly see some ink, since it was facing that way. Is this it? No, it's a frame. It's a frame. All right. Otto's still hiding in here. He does get close. His instant reaction is he wants to flip out. Back when we used to play online poker, back, when it was still legal, pre-2011, he would get so angry when someone would bad beat him and then like kind of showboat about it. Oh, like how many times his chat privileges were suspended on PokerStars and a lot of things. It was great. All right, guys, what do we got here? Atlanta going to be on the board with the Colby Allard. Colby Allard, Atlanta, and this one goes to Mary. Mary, there you go. Little dual relic action with Otto. Hotlanta. Colby Allard coming your way, Mary. Nice. Heirs to the throne. Here it is again. Vlad Jr., Toronto on the front. Actually, this one's different. So this is Toronto and Toronto. So different one on that one. All right. That's one side. Got a Rizzo purple frame. I probably still have email conversations from like 2007, 8 when Jason and I were playing a lot of online poker, and like having conversations back and forth, or like he would have forwarded me, because when your chat got suspended on PokerStars, they would actually send you they would say, and how about Houston again? I interrupt my story for this Houston hit. Houston coming back at it again for Kevin B. Kevin's getting a Valdez, and that's another dual relic auto. Houston was coming on strong early, slowed down a little bit, and coming back on strong again. Very nice. Congratulations. Here's a Jimenez, Frank Thomas, White Sox ×2. Yeah, Houston really hitting it hard. Here's a Vlad Guerrero, Artist Proof. Artist Proof. Heirs to the Throne, Otani, Ichiro. They would send you like a chat transcript and say like your chat privileges has been suspended for 24 hours. And like the chat transcript would be stuff like go F yourself, go... I don't even want to repeat it because it was so childish. But like he had we both had a series of crazy things that we would like rattle off in the heat of the moment. And they were not nice. They were not nice things, let me just say that. And here we go, Robinson again. How about another dual relic for Seattle? Seattle going to Aaron. Aaron F. He's a wild man, yeah. I used to get so mad. We took poker so seriously back in those years that, like, you'd study and you'd, like, really take it seriously, and then some jackass with ace-3 would stick around until the river and crack your pocket kings or something like that, and you would just go nuts. You would just go nuts. There was a lot on the line back then, too. Some of those tournaments had, big prize pools. So, I mean, there was a reason to kind of go nuts, but, it's still a game at the end of the day, and a lot of guys were treating it as such. Crowning moment of Kershaw. Roger Clemens. I played a tournament last night, so I was going to be breaking last night. Jason asked me to switch nights from tonight to last night, so I'm like, yeah, sure. So I had free time. I went out to dinner, and then I went and played a tournament at the South Point. And, yeah, it was pretty much what I expected. It was just absolute bullshit. It was this girl, she was an Asian girl, and she was playing a lot of hands. Not that I'm profiling anybody that's Asian, but like she was a gambler. Let's just put it this way. Plus, she was very aggressive. She ended up calling a 3-bet, and then playing a pot and seeing a flop of ace 10 something. It was bet and called. The turn was like an absolute nothing card. I want to say like a 5. The guy who is the 3-better now jams his whole stack. She sits there and thinks about it, and calls. She called off her whole stack and turns over Queen Jack offsuit. So she had a gut shot straight draw. Or no, King Jack, my bad, King Jack. Gut shot straight draw to the Jack. The other guy had ace 10, flopped 2 pair. And I don't know why he got it all in on the turn. I mean, he was so far ahead. And she freaking hits it. She hits the Jack on the river. So she 4 out of the guy with 1 card left to come. So what's that, like 92-8? So the guy was like 92% to win. I don't know what she's thinking. Like, does she think her pairs are going to be good as well? But yeah, it was just ridiculous luck. The guy was running like that. That was just ridiculous luck. That she calls off on a gut shot, and it was like 80% of her stack. So she had no chips left if she calls that off and doesn't strike the lottery. But she called it off and struck the lottery. I know. I used to lose it. I would lose it in casinos. I would go nuts. I have since just kind of like taken in stride now because I know that it's just expected, you know. All right, there's one side. You have to play enough of those tournaments that if you have a skill edge, after, you know, a big enough sample size, the skill edge will finally come into play. That's just it. You have to have numbers behind you in terms of volume, because that variance is going to hit you. Some people, you know, I've seen people that were very good players, couldn't handle the variance. Those bad beats would get to them so badly that it like retired them from playing. You love the 7-deuce, the hammer? I'm a fan of 9-10 of diamonds. 9-10 of diamonds is such a good hand. Like, it connects so strongly, and specifically diamonds for some reason. I don't know why. There was this old guy sitting next to me, directly to my left, and I see on his left wrist, he's wearing a World Series of Poker bracelet. 2013 World Series of Poker bracelet. Turns out he actually was a World Series of Poker bracelet winner. He won the seniors event in 2013 for 600 and some K. 600 and some $1,000. Goes on to tell a story to the table, to the guy he was talking to. He's like, well, I didn't take home 600K. And the guy's like, well, how didn't you take home 600K? He's like, well, the money got stolen. I'm not even kidding you. This is a true story this guy told at the table. Somehow, he paid off some debts and then had this money in cash, and it literally, as he says anyway, got stolen from him. I don't know. It's a pretty unlikely story, but artist proof right here, Cleveland, old school. But yeah, look up the 2013 seniors event of the World Series of Poker. I think there was only one, and the guy won it. Kansas City frame card, Salvador Perez. Jack Deuce, I'll tell you, back when Jason and I would play home games way back when, 10 years ago, Jack Deuce was like the running joke. Johnny Deuces never loses, we would always say it, because Johnny Deuce would come in all the frickin' time. I kid you not, Jack Deuce wins often, as weird as it is, right? The old Jack Deuce. Yeah, this guy claimed to have $600,000 in cash stolen from him. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Toronto on the board. Reese McGuire. Toronto going to Jeremy. There you go, man. Reese McGuire auto. Tough to see the name up in the top right-hand corner with the way the card graphics are. Reese McGuire. Heirs to the throne, Altuve, Houston, Biggio, Houston. The 300. What do we got? Rookie frame action for Detroit. We haven't had any, I don't know, I can't remember. This product does have some brown frames and stuff that would have numbering, right? We didn't pull any numbered frames so far. Heirs to the throne, Mickey Mantle on the back, Trout on the front, so that will be Trout. What do we got here, boys? Got a Michael Kopech. Chicago White Sox going to Brandon H. Dual relic. Dual relic, White Sox, Brandon. Michael Kopech. Clemens, crowning moment. Chris Bryant, portraits. $110 here today. I went out around 3 o'clock to go do a couple things. 110. It's creeping up. It's pushing. We got a crowning moment frame. This one's pretty cool. Kershaw. So it's a crowning moment with frame. That's different. Gallery of Stars, Ken Griffey Jr. It has, I'll tell you what though. Here's Vlad Jr. right here, crowning moment. Pretty cool. Last year we had several 115 plus days. Has not gotten anywhere near that yet. But, you know, here we are in July, so they be a coming. All right, final box right here, guys. Good luck, good luck. Got a Wagner, 1919. We got George Brett. We do. We got George Brett, Kansas City. Kansas City going to Robert T. A little dual relic action for KC. George Brett. Somebody you don't see too often. Soto, heirs to the throne. Harper on the backside. Got a Sandberg. Ken Griffey Jr. DK205. But it is a dry 115. You are correct. It is a dry 115. I'm not even kidding. Holy Houston. Well, guys, we're finishing on a Houston note. Shocking as it is. Kevin B. scoring the last auto here for Houston. Kyle Tucker. Houston crushed it. This one's got some numbering for you as well, Kevin. 33 out of 99, sir. Kyle Tucker, Houston. Holy Houston, that's nuts. Well, let's see if we got anything else looking good in here. Houston really crushed it. That is crazy. I agree. The sticker room. What do we got? Rogers Hornsby, St. Louis, purple frame. Got a Bregman, Gallery of Stars. Guys, 4 remaining spots in Diamond Icons. Doesn't look like it's going to go tonight. It will be on the lineup for the next live session. So the next live session after tonight is going to be Monday. Got a Matt Carpenter Artist Proof, St. Louis Artist Proof. It should definitely go on Monday. I mean, that kind of product is at a price point that only speaks to a certain subset of buyers, which is why it doesn't go faster. So have some patience on that one, guys, because it definitely will go. Here's Ohtani. I didn't see any name variations or anything on this one, unless I passed them off. Like the name variations, like I think Ohtani has like the Japanese writing and stuff sometimes. I didn't see any. Unless I completely missed them as I was going, but I didn't see any. Heirs to the throne, Chris Sale, and Pedro Martinez on the other side, Boston. What do we got? Vlad Guerrero, crowning moment. That's pretty cool. Crowning moment of Giambi, Jason Giambi. Baez portraits, Brooks Robinson, Ormsby, Rogers Hornsby, and Joey Votto. Guys, thanks again. That was break number 7. Break number 8 is actively filling. I think we got some pickups on that one within the last couple of days. So as soon as we can get that one filled, Diamond Kings number 8. I'm going to do a hit recap on this one in a minute here, folks. We'll look at all the hit cards that came out. Thanks for filling this one up, guys. A lot more baseball on the site. If you want to jump in, we'd love to have you.